Hello guys, it's Alice, and this is a story time that I'm going to tell because I think I'm the better teller of it. We were growing up, our mother was a crack addict, and during the time, your mama's old crack rock became very popular, so I'm sure everybody remembers it from Urban Farms, Suits Village, Foot Homes, going to Booker T, going to Guthrie, going to Georgia Elementary over by in Claiborne Homes, man. I'm sure y'all remember how it went down, how the kids used to surround me and sing Your Mama's Old Crack Rock while I cried. Well, Gigi is a whole different breed of soul. One day she got tired of crying about it. And she went to the school when they were all there and while they were getting ready and they did their whole little shit. And she started singing and dancing along. My mama's on crack rock. And she sung and danced along with it so enthusiastically that it made everybody, even the little children, uncomfortable. Because she danced, smiled, and cried. When we got older, Gigi listened to that song on repeat over and over and over again until it had no more power over her. Till it could no longer hurt her. And that was something she needed to do to heal from. So, if anybody's offended by Your Mama's on Crack Rock, I'm sorry. We didn't get the opportunity to be offended by it. We had to be a warrior. We were raised in Claiborne Homes, Foot Homes, Hertz Village. We were raised in real Memphis before the pretty projects, when it was still all, concrete and brick, before they put those nice houses up for y'all. Before it was cute little townhouses and that such. No, do not get on the couch. There's enough dogs up here, man. I can't fit anymore. She was raised in OG Memphis, where the guys that sold, that moved stuff usually lived in the projects with the girl who had the free rent. And, usually those women who were dating those type of guys, their children had nice shoes and things, and they had things that make them look like their life was more luxurious, even though we were all living in the same rundown hood. But the people in their house sold the drugs. The people in my house bought them. And like I said, the life that she tells you about, that we tell you about, our past, is not something we're ashamed of, or that's something we don't own completely. Why would we be ashamed? We didn't make our mother become a crack addict. We didn't make her mother do the things she did to make us feel ashamed. We didn't make those children do the things they did because, well, children can be cruel. That's an understatement. Children can be absolute freaking Jeffrey Dahmers, man. Sometimes they'll eat your soul of each other. And I'm wondering if it's because we're not teaching enough compassion at home, because not all children are like that. Not all children stood and watched and sang the song. Some walked away or turned their heads, and they were children. They didn't know what else to do. Shirley, if you see this, I'm sorry for the colorism you faced in Miss Kirkland's class. Yes, I remember that. Yes, I remember that you should have gotten that award. We all lived in Claiborne Homes. Shirley, you were dark-skinned and you had a long jerry curl and you were full of pride. And you, at the end of the freaking ceremony for graduation, sang read the poem, I'm determined to be somebody someday. Some days I think Miss Kirkland, she was dark-skinned too, was hard on you because she thought the world would be. But we don't need nobody else to break us, baby. When the world's gonna break us, soften the blow. Shirley, I remember you. I remember what you went through. And I still think of you often. I don't forget names often. And I know you turned out to probably be one of the most fantastic attorneys. One of the most awesome souls in the universe. I imagine that for you all the time with a beautiful family. And a tattoo that says, fuck you, Miss W.R. Kirkland. I'm black and fucking here. It doesn't matter what my skin color is, you are hateful. That same woman that the baby's favorite teacher for her approach to education is the same one that Gigi wouldn't spit on if she was on fire for watching her the way she treated Shirley in that classroom. The bullying she allowed from those nice little light-skinned girls that she so envied and wanted to be. I'm going off topic, and I'm sorry. So if my little sister offends you, well, I don't think it's her you should be offended by. I think you should be offended by this offensive world. Ida, they always lead to the way.